Welcome, everyone, to Lane Stadium, birthplace of Beamer Ball, where they will touch the Hokie Stone and come alive for Virginia Tech. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Hokies will kick it away to start. Coming out with it, it's Stone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Louisville's offense will have the first possession of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
Rides to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
The Cardinals with the 1st and 10. They go to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Bulls his way forward. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Cardinals are on the move. On the move. Just ran him over. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. To the 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding,
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to it.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Looking for a block. It's Fitzgerald. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field.
He's going to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, if he keeps making more of those, Lane Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. A third down play to open up this quarter. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Quarterback checking off. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense.
Touchdown, Hokies! Reeled it in and just made the house call. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
From the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
On first down from their own 22, they'll ride the hot hand. At the 35, he's loose. Can anyone catch him? Running inside the 20. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Unleashes to the end zone. And that pass intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Catch in the middle, it's Wheeler. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. That completion leaves us with 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Here's the return from inside his 10, and the returner will be knocked down. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Getting late here in the 1st half, they'll have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the 2nd half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Stone. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs.
And QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Second and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. He wants to take the top off. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals! What a catch and run for 6.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the risk.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. It's caught downfield. Hauled down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Lets it fly. Hauls it in. Tackle is made after the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Floating away. He'll get rid of it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Hokies will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Got it in the middle. It's Lamb.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback, using his eyes, not staring down.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. On the return, it's Fitzgerald. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Wants to fire on second down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tony.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Leaves it with the back. Got room at the 35. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Cardinals in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the defense.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
Quarterback extends the play. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. You know, a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're trying to get to it. Now rolling to the left. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He gave him time to react, and he almost pulled off the interception. Instead, it'll be second down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll try the counter. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
All right, they've shown this formation a lot of times, especially in the first half. Now what do? They show the formation, pull some guys and run a counter backside. Beautiful play design. Way to adjust in the second half.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. And the Cardinals are in the red zone. They'll run for it on 4th down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the first down.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's McLean. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. With the catch, it's Lamb. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. They'll go to the air. Looking for the score. Touchdown Cardinals. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
That screen pass just never had a chance to get going, and the defense wrecked it from the start.
And you assume on a screenplay you're going to get something positive, something decent.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time. Likely their final drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes the catch down the right side. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
You got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. He wants to throw it again. On a little time, lets it go. He finds his man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Quarterback adapting. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Touchdown, Hokie! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, it just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
He makes the catch. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to go up top on first down. Skips away from pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On third down, he drops to throw. Got him downfield. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Lamb. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Buys a little extra time. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's second down, incomplete pass, go to third down. We need to go for it on fourth down. This offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run.
Touchdown, Louisville! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete. A huge pickup. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really come? But certainly this